The puck is dropped and we are off. It's a conclusion of today's championship Sunday. This is the 6th of 6 games, and let me tell you, we've had some great ones. Just like the one that just ended, it is Lakeville South against the Edina Green. And breakout here for Edina's Blazovic. Ooh. Little hit down in the corner, and puck pops out toward the neutral zone. Zone held, however, by Edina's Colton Maloney. And now Lakeville with the breakout. Little chip and chase down to the back wall. Nolan Manuel. Manuel. Stone King on the forecheck. Goaltenders for this one, Ryan Geyer in for Edina. And I don't have a number yet to know if that is Elijah Holt or Tyler Mashika the other way, but I'll find out. In the neutral zone, puck is pushed down deep to the back wall. Hutchinson centering pass. This puck is bouncing. Backhand save denied Lawrence. Huge save by Geyer. And the goaltender is Elijah Holt. And as I frequently have been saying the last 2 seasons, not a fan of the dark-on-dark numbers here. Makes it tough for the announcer. Scouts don't like it. I'll do my best, but I'm going to have a little trouble figuring out some of those numbers here for the Lakeville players unless they're close to me standing still. Kirvita, zone entry, and he falls down in the corner. Bouncing puck. Rolling back, Nolan Garvin. Out to neutral, sweeping Garley. So this Lakeville team reached the championship game. They've only scored 5 goals to get here. Edina, on the other hand, looks like 10 to me in their 2 games. But they're both 2-0. That's what counts. And zone entry. Puck poked away from Ruland. And now a slow roller down in the corner. Puck picked up by Cade Hall. Oh, good pressure here from Ty Pankratz. Bouncing puck, neutral zone. That one's pushed back in by Hall. And it's dumped the length of the ice. They wave off an icing call. Play continues. Manuel. How are we doing on time? I think we're doing pretty good. We thought we'd get out of here. What do we say? 6:45, 6:30, 6:45. We're not too far behind. It's been a fun one. The 38th Bob O'Connor Invitational. And what do we show for time? We thought this game would be a 5:30 start. Maybe start about 5:45. We might be about 15 minutes behind. A lot of spirited play. Had a one-sided game, but a couple of them went to overtime. Oof. Maybe just one. Maybe one ended right before the horn with the goal. Icing the call. Nope. Waved off on retreat. This is Jackson Brothers. It's one person, by the way. Manuel, left-hand side. Tucci. Hutchinson, neutral zone. Brothers. He hits Maloney. Zone entry. Puck poked away and up ice. Zone entry. Vincelli. Puck turns over. Maloney. Oh, he finds the stretch pass target. Doesn't quite connect on it, however. Icing the call. Lakeville on the forecheck, working back behind the goals. Masso de Salvatore. Shot, rebound, Vincelli. Shackelford, puck tipped over. Del Salvatore, zone entry. He takes a shot. Nice save by goaltender Holt. Play continues. It was a tough loss in that last game for Lakeville South Matamidi. Did I get that right? Matamidi winning. Big wicked wrister. Zone entry, offsides. Puck played to the back wall, poked into the corner. Forechecking down deep is Ben Cook to the blue line. Played by Blazovic. He holds. And a scoring chance down low. It's a finish. Edina is on the board. The goal, the game's first goal. I think that's Pankratz. And he makes it 1-0. In case you're curious, I'm situated on the other. Oh, it's 12, not 15. That's Solberg. Well, maybe there's Pankratz. I don't know who got credit for the goal. I'm situated to the left of goaltender Geyer, and it can be daunting for me to see all the way down. It is 15, Pankratz. So Ty Pankratz with credit for that one. He puts Edina on top, 1-0. I'm going to check to see what happened in that third place game. I think another Edina team winning over there. Zone entry, Willett. It might have been the third place game of the C. Yeah, Edina White's playing Jefferson. So Bantam C is the game that I just saw go final. And that was, let's see. I don't know why I'm having trouble finding what I'm looking for. Gotta let you know what you're missing here today. There's a shot and another goal. It is Edina, 2-0. Another goal from Pankratz. Solberg out there again. He's a +2. Two quick ones, both scored by Ty Pankratz, about a minute apart. Winds up being a power play goal as Stone King was off. They were 55 seconds apart, in case you're curious. So, bing, bang, 2-0, the score early. Edina on top of Lakeville. Shackelford to Solberg. He dumps it down deep. 7 minutes to go in this 15-minute period, about midway through the first. First one was Pankratz from Blazovic and Cook. Second one, Pankratz from Cook and Shackelford. So Cook with 2 assists working on that playmaker patch. Penalty called. Tough break here to start out by Lakeville as they go shorthanded now. Played over to Hall. Centering pass, bouncing puck. Behind the goal line, Maloney. Spins to his forehand. They work Gretzky's office, trying to jam a pass into that slot area. I think that's Shackelford. Might be Solberg helping out down low. That's Solberg. Good pressure here for Edina. What's interesting about this game being 2-0 right now is that Pankratz has both goals. Through the first 2 games, no points. So Pankratz came to play today. Solberg, pass down low. Oh, what puck movement. Huge save by Holt. Edina on the power play still. Another minute and 9 seconds. Maloney, huge save, Holt. Down in the corner on the forecheck is Solberg. Out top, Blazovic. Puck gets up on its end and goes the length of the ice. Icing the call. That last penalty was actually Elijah Holt, the goaltender, served by Hutchinson, but it was Holt with the slash. Second goaltender penalty I've seen today. There was a trip earlier. Penalty has expired. Lakeville returns to full strength. For right now, they're having a little trouble getting out of their end. Ring boards. Shackelford out to neutral. Nice pass from Manuel. A little too far for Garvin, his target. And now on the zone entry, it is a puck lofted toward the goaltender. Down low, Hutchinson there. He was ready for the rebound. Penalty. Big hit. And I think it's going against Aiden Haraldson. Penalty Lakeville South. They can ill afford to play shorthanded if they're going to crawl back in. They already trail by 2. We've got 3:23 to go. The penalty here was called on Tyler Vincelli. 2-minute minor for checking from behind. That is accompanied with a 10-minute misconduct. Vincelli going off. And Edina on the power play once again. Pass gets broken up. Good defensive play. Back to the back wall. It is picked up by Shackelford. He goes up the right-hand side. He goes rink wide. Pass comes in a little bit behind the intended target, Solberg. And the puck turns over. A good penalty kill so far. Half of it down for Lakeville. And now they try to clear. They can't as it bounces to Shackelford. He shoots wide. And we've got a stoppage with 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this, the opening period. Face-off controlled and played by Jackson Brothers. Over to the right-hand side. Zone entry for Kiervita. And down along the back wall, little help on the forecheck from Cook. Puck rolls back, shot by Hall. This one rings the boards. And Lakeville doing a good job killing the penalty, but they would love to get outside the zone with just 30 seconds left. That might kill the rest of it. Puck played over to the sidewall. And Lakeville coming out. Penalty upcoming against Edina. And we got a stoppage with 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. Booking the call. Blazevich to the corner. Picked up. Del Salvatore. Pushing the puck up the right-hand wall. Del Salvatore jammed at the neutral zone. Puck turns over. 1 minute to go in the period. Now it is Lakeville on the power play. Manuel Autry. Oh, try to pass, and Willett got a stick on it. Dumped in by Del Salvatore. And back to the back wall. Lakeville South. They play this one up the right-hand wall, and over skating it momentarily was Garvin. He goes back to pick it up. Nice counter move into the corner, and corkscrews himself. Eventually the puck is taken away by Sandquist. Dumped down into the corner. This is Sandquist. Garvin. And help arrives for Sandquist in the form of Stone King. Pass into the slot area. Hall clears out Willett. Kept in at the blue line. Pushed down to the corner. 15 seconds to go in the first period. Willett playing Gretzky's office. Back to Willett. And plays Stone King. 4 seconds. That's how the period's going to end. I'm going to catch my breath. You folks do the same. Be right back with the second period in just a moment. We're back for the second period. Play resumes. D-to-D, they play Haraldson. Everybody's onside. Zone entry for Pankratz. He's working on the hat trick, has both goals. And I've not been updating the graphic. There we go. Second period, 2-0. Late to the party. My name is John Connolly here with the Championship Sunday presentation. Brought to you by the Edina Hockey Association of the 38th Bob O'Connor Tournament. Back is Shackelford into the corner. Big hit. And the puck pops out into the slot area. Good scoring chance down low. Deflected up and out of play. That's a tough break. They took advantage of a timely bounce into the slot area. And, folks, I got to apologize. I just cannot make out the dark-on-dark numbers. Really tough for me. If the players are on my end, and I'm seated to the left of Holt right now, I can see the names. Those are white on black. I wish that was a white number. That'd be really easy to make out. Save Geyer. A couple players run into each other, and taking the bad end of it is Maloney. He's slow to get out. I think it was just incidental contact, but he definitely wasn't ready for the impact. Man, he got rocked. Zone exit here for Edina through the neutral. Gaining the blue is Shackelford. He turns to his forehand, takes a shot. Rebound opportunity. Getting a stick on it was Henry Tucci with that long reach. And the puck skitters past Holt. We have a stoppage. 13:27 to go. 21, baby. Shot from Peschel goes just wide. Play resumes. Little fly by the defender, was so worried about Solberg. He skated by the puck. Solberg with a shot, and it's tidied up. The rebound goes in. I think credit might go to Solberg, but Cook was there too. 3-0 Edina. Tough break. Goaltender Elijah Holt made a nice save and looked like the puck just dropped right between his legs, and before he could get it covered, slid across the line. 3-0. Edina on top. Regenreich behind the goal. Poised to break out to Solberg up that left wing. Dump down deep. Puck poked out to the neutral zone. Good job here by Solberg. Second and third effort. He gets back up on his feet. And a pass rink wide. Lawrence onto the stick of Hutchinson. He gains the zone and swings wide. Hutchinson tries the wrap stuff. Big save for Geyer. And a stoppage with 11:22 to go. The puck is on the Edina bench. Another stoppage. Oh, nice play off the draw. I think that's Torres going in deep. Nice counter move behind the goal, and it's played out to the neutral zone. Gets behind the defender and played all the way back on the bounce to Holt. He leaves it for defenseman Platt. Platt takes a hit there from forechecking Nielsen. Nielsen didn't drop his lower hand on the stick. That cross check couldn't have felt good. The sticks, that's the one thing I remember. Sticks always hurt. They don't bend. And there's a shot. Oh, it's a Vaseline puck. Charlie Nielsen puts Edina on top, 4-0. Charles Nielsen. Let's see who gets credit for the assist. Mashika comes in for Holt, midpoint of the game. Tucci with the assist on the Nielsen goal. You know, the tough part of this game for Lakeville is it doesn't feel like a 4-0 game. The gameplay hasn't been that one-sided, but puck slithers in there and another bounce here or there, and next thing you know, instead of 2-1, it's 4-0. They trail. And that might be too big of a hole for them to crawl out of, but the good news is they're going on the power play here with a penalty to Salvatore. And the other half of the good news is if you're going to fall down 4 goals, fall down in the early going. 4 goals late, you're not going to have a chance, but plenty of time left. They need something to change the momentum, however. Need something to shift it up. Penalty called against DeSalvatore. Edina manages to clear the puck. It's an icing call. I was so confused. I was thinking there would be a resurface today, and there wasn't. Oh, there's a shot. I was at a different Bantam tournament this weekend down in Lakeville, of all places. We got Lakeville South on the ice. I was down at Ames and Hasse, and they are resurfacing down there every other period. I don't think they're playing any longer periods, however. I think it's same 15s. Nobody can really keep possession very long there. Shackelford for Edina hounding the puck carrier and keeping them away from the goal. Out to the point, and the shot deflected up over the crossbar by Geyer. Zone entry, Solberg working against the much taller player, Trago. Now Lawrence, backhand pass onto the tape of Hutchinson. He headman, zone entry, everybody's onside. Scoring chance, and that one misses high and wide, rings the boards, kept in. Nope, not kept in. That makes it all the way down, played by Mashika. Penalty has expired. DeSalvatore quickly over to the bench, replaced by another skater. On comes Nielsen. Stoppage. Face-off coming to the goaltender's left. 8 minutes to go. Middle period. There's a goal off the draw for Tucci. And it is now 5-0. Nice one by Tucci. And that has Edina now out to a 5-0 lead. We had a game earlier today that was 5 goals in the third period, and they ran the clock. I was hoping for a close championship game like the one that just preceded this. That went to overtime, but the sun is not shining on Lakeville. This is ruling out to the neutral zone. Good defensive play broken up by Gardley. And we've got a stoppage with 7:17 to go, middle period. We just crossed over the game's midpoint, if you will. 15-minute periods. 7:17 left in period 2. Draw one by Lakeville, but the puck is bouncing and skips away from the defender, but they do manage to hold the zone. Out of the corner. Puck gets poked away. Oh, nobody can keep possession for more than a stride here. To the blue line, not out, however. And dumped in deep by Platt. De Salvatore delivers a hit. Andy Edina finally with a clean breakout. Zone entry. Kurvita down into the corner. Quick cover here by Geyer. And Vincelli returns to the ice. He was the one that had to serve 10 minutes after the check from behind. So he's well rested, and see if he might be able to help shift the momentum of this game. Back to the wall, Nolan Garvin. Centering pass, broken up by Edina. Now they're quickly out. Solberg. Zone entry, he takes the shot. This one comes in on goal. Mashika with the save. Garley. Puck picked up by Solberg. Garley again. Right-hand side is Cook. Zone entry. Paints himself into the corner. He's greeted by Trago. Pass out top. Pankratz. They hold the zone. Shot comes in from Blazovic on the right-hand point. Garvin now left-hand point. And a whistle. Maloney in the circle. They work the power play now. Maloney out of the corner. Through Gretzky's office. Puck turns over. Torres out to the neutral zone. And a stoppage. Interference, the call. bunch of penalties all of a sudden. There was a interference call on Edina's Nolan Manuel. We're going to skate 4-on-4. Now, what a coincidence, offsetting minors, so nothing on the board for those two. I know one of them's a rough. They might both be. So with 4:24 to go, little 4-on-4, late second period action here from Braemar. Saving to cover Geyer. Speed outside the zone by Maloney. Pushes it down into the corner. The offsetting penalties, by the way, Cade Hall and Jaden Peterson, both for roughing. Zone entry, Maloney gets the pass down. Nielsen with the shot. Saving to cover, Mashika. Kurvita, puck over to the side wall. Still 4-on-4 for another 30-some seconds. This is Harrelson. Puck knocked away on the forecheck. Kurvita. Centering pass and a wrist shot. Glove save. Denies Jackson Brothers. Right-hand side, good pressure. Opens up a little 4-on-4. And offside's the call. 2:51 to go. Shot from Shackelford. Shackelford from the slot. That one steered wide by goaltender Mashika. And now both teams return to full strength. Picked up by Shackelford. Oh, nice catch out at the neutral zone, but unable to stay on his feet. The Salvatore got a little wobbly. Lakeville, shot from the slot, saving to cover, Geyer. Less than 2 minutes to go in this middle period. Lakeville's had some zone time, and Edina finally clears out to the neutral zone. Picked up Willett. He goes rink wide. Taken on the bounce by Hutchinson. Nice pass. Over to Lawrence. Zone entry. Tries to pull it around the Edina defender, but little help side defense comes over to push him off the puck. Steered aside by Geyer. And a stoppage. Penalty called against Edina. Off goes Nolan Garvin for an elbowing call. And this will be an overhanging penalty situation if they don't score. Lakeville South will have, about 40 seconds overhanging into the next period. To the blue line. Zone held, right point. And, there's a nice save by goaltender Geyer. They made the pass into the slot area, and from point blank, shot from Damian Torres denied as Geyer got the pads over. Moving side to side. Up ice heads Ruland. 20 seconds to go in this period. Bouncing puck. Played by Harrelson. That's going to go all the way down for an icing call. I'll be right back with the third period. We've got 2 seconds left here, and got to take a quick break. Third period upcoming. 5-0 your score through 2. Edina on top. Third period has begun. That shot goes wide. And in case you just joined us, it's Edina on top 5-0. Game's been more evenly played by that, but no luck, no puck luck here. What a beautiful move by Lawrence, but Blazovic comes in, checks him off the puck. Stone King and Blazovic. He wraps the boards a little too far for the intended target, Nielsen. And we've got 13 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Looks like they're stopping the clock to start the third. We'll see here. Nope, it is in fact running. It must have, why was it stopped? The last whistle, it looked like it was stopped as I was coming back from my 30-second break here. The last period, there's a goal for Lawrence. Now maybe we'll get the clock to stop. You can say the last period of this tournament, and this is the last of the Edina youth tournaments. So last period of the year, I really enjoy games. But a touch of sadness as it's going to end here. So we'll see a big celebration from the winning team. At this point, it looks like Edina's in control, but great start to the third period. If you're going to come back from 5 down, you're going to have to score them one at a time, and they just got one, about to get another. Oh, nope, pass did not get through. Hutchinson was there. Lawrence tried to slide it through. A defender got in between. Picked up by Hutchinson. He turns to his forehand. Work against the Edina defender, Reich. Shot comes in on goal, steered aside by Geyer. Out of the corner, Hutchinson. 2 white jerseys, however, but Hutchinson comes out with it. He draws the trip. What a comeback we're seeing. Lakeville starting out strong. Now they go on the power play. Penalty upcoming. This one's going to go against Torres, I'm afraid. Right-hand side, Solberg. Oh, he dangles in for the finish. Where's the puck? The goalie has it. What a save by Tyler Mashika. But that's going to negate the power play. Minute 44 to go in that. High hopes. Off goes Ruland. On retreat, Jackson Shackelford plays the pass over to Solberg. Solberg pushing the pace, a lot of speed up the wall. Centering pass, follows his own rebound. The bounce puck escapes, gets past Garvin, but quickly he gets it settled. Played to Shackelford. We're going to play 4-on-4 for the next minute 15. Then there'll be a very abbreviated 16-second power play for Edina. Save and cover by Mashika. And we've got 11:34 to go in this championship game. Good job bringing the puck up ice 4-on-4. They gained the zone as a result. A lot of effort there from Lincoln Garley. Puck rolls through the slot area. Blazovic picks it up, and he heads up ice. A little too far for Nielsen, the intended target. Balanced attack here for Edina. Most of the players 1 or 2 points. Only Solberg with 3 points in those first 2 games, and I think we're seeing it on display today. They just come at you in waves, and very strong, very deep team. Puck was tipped, no icing. Blazovic to the neutral zone. Stone King. Dyna's full strength. They've got that 15 seconds of power play time if they can get up ice. Nice play from Hutchinson. He sends it through the crease over to the sidewall. Pulls off a Stone King stick and picked up by Cade Hall. He banks it off the glass. This one's a little far for Cook. Gets up on its edge and goes all the way down. Icing the call. Ringing the boards, played right side, Kiervida. He turns up ice, gains the red line, gains the blue line, but loses the puck in the process. 10 minutes to go, regulation, 5-1 score. Kiervida. Everybody's on side, and the puck is poked back to Brothers on the blue line. He tucks it down deep. Kiervida behind the goal, centering pass doesn't come. He's pushed over into the corner. Breakout attempt here for Lakeville, and they loft it out into the neutral zone. Retreating now is Manuel back into his end. He bounces it off the wall. Puck is picked up in the corner by Lawrence. Centering pass. That hits the skate boot, and now out to the neutral zone. It gets away from Nielsen. Offsides the call. Shot from the blue line comes in off the stick of Reich. Penalty upcoming. It's going to go against Lakeville, and with 8 minutes, 40 seconds to go. That cross check effectively shortens the game. We've seen a lot of shorthanded goals today, but they tend to happen at younger ages. Unlikely the team with a big lead late in the game is going to give up a shorthanded goal. Probably not going to over pursue. So the game effectively becomes shorter. Instead of 8:40, might only be 6:40 left for them to work with. Tough break, but when you push the pace, and the Edina's done that all game, you have a tendency to draw penalties. I think that's what we're seeing here. Played out to Reich. Big hit along the wall. Tipped in deep and knocked down. Good job by Nielsen holding the zone. He plays Shackelford. That shot gets knocked down. Traffic spin and shoot just wide of the mark. And now down behind the goal. Coming out, stepping out in front is Maloney. His shot goes wide. Face-off comes to the right of Geyer. Another penalty. This one goes against Edina. It's been a penalty-marred game. That one is Charles Nielsen for a hook. And up the right-hand side, Solberg, zone entry, pushes it down to the wall. Hall working on the forecheck. Puck slips out, though, and now that allows Lakeville to skate it into the neutral zone. Now the attacking wrist shot coming, but what a great job by Ben Cook to get a stick breaking up the shot to the blue line. This one's poked down deep. Saving to cover Geyer. And we've got a stoppage with 7:22 to go. In the final championship game today. And this is the final youth tournament of the year at Braemar. Retreating back into his own end is Garley. Oh, there's a nice attempt from DeSalvatore. There was a turnover down low. He stepped out, took a shot, and tried to squeeze it in past goaltender Mashika. He makes the save, gets the cover. We've got a stoppage with 7:06 to go. DeSalvatore. Puck played back along the point. Blazovic, that shot gets knocked down before it reaches the goal. Now down on the back wall is Pankrat. Seems like forever ago when he had the hot hand. He had the game's first 2 goals early, working on a hat trick still. Dumped down deep by Lakeville. Blazovic. Puck left for DeSalvatore. He pushes it off the wall. Played by Pankrat's out to the neutral zone, retreating. I think that's Haraldson. Short pass right up the middle. Picked up by DeSalvatore. He gains the zone, spins to his forehand, takes the wrist shot. Edina short-handed for the next 15 seconds, but they have been playing in the attacking zone. That should kill most of what's left by the time Lakeville re-enters the zone. Bouncing puck in the slot area. Blazovic plays it behind the goal. Vincelli. Lawrence. Hutchinson. Puck was poked away by Blazovic, however, and Edina's got Nielsen out behind enemy lines. Looking for, oh, what a great play. That's Hutchinson. Saw the loose puck, got a stick on it. Had to reach past 2 Edina defenders, and what a great play by him. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your Sunday. I've enjoyed mine. Been a great place to see a lot of spirited hockey. I like watching the celebrations when the games end. That's what I think tells you whether these are big games or not. On the pounce. That is Geyer with the cover. That's how I tell if it's a big game. What was that game? I was here last night. Edina versus Hill Murray, and while we were waiting for the varsity to get going, the junior varsity, Hill Murray whipped up on Edina pretty bad Friday night on the second half of a home and home. Edina got revenge, and they were partying like it was 1999 when that game ended. Oh, good rush here, and saved by Geyer. What a nice scoring chance for Torres. He just took a beeline straight to the goal, got a shot off, and forced Geyer to make one of the better saves of the game. Puck played over, left-hand side, Shackelford. He gains the zone, works down into the corner, and the puck pops out. Now it's back on the Edina player sticks, down low, looking for Kirvida. 5 minutes to go in regulation. It's still a 4-goal game. Out to neutral, a little back and forth. Played by Shackelford. And he gets the puck settled and dumps it in toward the goal. He's on goal. There's no icing call as a result. Play continues, and he can go off for his shift change. Overskating the puck back behind his goal line. Nice little counter move by the Lakeville defender. Zone entry, Cade Hall. Plays the pass to Solberg. He gets over to his forehand. Rebound opportunity went just underneath the stick of Hall. He was coming in hard, and the puck got just past him. If it came off any softer, he might have finished it. Sandquist with a shot. Now it's Cook the other way. On the counterattack, he hits Solberg. Zone entry, he dumps it in deep. Right-hand side, Nielsen plays it. We're down to 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. It's a 4-goal game. Edina trying to cling to this lead. They are so close they can taste it. Garvin. Zone entry. Garvin's pass gets knocked down and winds up onto the stick of Vincelli. He turns up ice. Everybody's onside. Cuts to his forehand. He's knocked off the puck. Good play there from Garvin and Tucci getting into his skating lane. 3 minutes to go. Nice little saucer pass on the backhand from Nielsen. Shot comes in from Tucci. And we have less than 3 minutes to go. No quit in this Lakeville South team, however. Nice job locating the open man. Hutchinson with a shot. He gets it down along the back wall to Salvatore. Puck snapped down to Salvatore. Now on the stick of Shackelford. Stolen by Tanquist. Works it toward the slot area. And now to Salvatore working a breakout with Tucci. Oh, there's a nice pass up ahead here right of the intended target. They wave off icing with just over 2 minutes to go. It's a foot race down to the back wall. Puck turns over, and here comes Lakeville South the other way on the counterattack. Challenging that defender. Great breakup from Manuel. He plays this one rink wide. Peschel running up under it. Down deep, less than 2 minutes to go. We are just about done here from Braemar Arena. It's been a great 4 days. These games started on Thursday. It's been a great 4 days, but at some point, all good things come to an end, and that's about where we are right now. Sad to see it end, but looks like the home Edina team will win a championship at the Bantam B2 level. And what I'm disappointed, oh, nice save here by Mishika. What I'm disappointed about is the game wasn't closer. The shots on goal are pretty even, 23-21, favoring Edina, according to the shot count. Doesn't tell the whole story. Sometimes you can't rack up a lot of shots if you get some goals and don't have second efforts. But you know what? This Lakeville team, they played well. They just did not have any puck luck today, and they will not be going home with the first place trophy. They'll be runners up. No shame in that. A good run for them. Stingy on defense. They only allowed a few goals to get here because they only scored 5 before the championship game. And we hit the final minute of play. I want to thank you for spending your Sunday afternoon/evening with us. You might even have chosen this game over 60 minutes. One of my favorite shows. The Edina Hockey Association puts on great tournaments, and they make it possible for people who aren't here to watch via the live stream. And also, if you finish up your game and you want to run home and see your highlights, you can check in, and they do provide an announcer for these, which I am eternally grateful. My name is John Connolly here. The Edina Hockey Association hosts a few youth tournaments. This is the 38th annual O'Connor Invitational, and it's about to go final here with Pancrats clearing it out to the neutral zone. Final breakaway here for Solberg, and a huge save, but Solberg chases down his own rebound, and he buries it with 7 seconds to go. Makes this a 6-1 score. That'll do it from Braemar Arena. Thanks for watching, everybody. Your winners and champions. Muted celebration as the outcome was not in doubt. Well, I take that back. They're going nuts. Pandemonium as they gather around goaltender Geyer. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in 2024 with the 39th O'Connor. See you, everybody.